let's go into this John Cena weird story.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
Okay, so guys, I didn't make him like I don't know why people are mad at me. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't make
weird.
him apologize to China. A lot of people also don't know what the background to this is.
Come on now, you did make John Cena apologize to China.
I did make.
You called him up. You were like, "Listen, John, you gotta apologize in Mandarin to the Chinese people
right now,
right
at
now,
this very moment."
And he was like, "No problem, boss.
So
I'll get right on that."
I guess what we could do. So Cena was forced, and I'm going to say forced, because no normal person in the right mind would find a need to apologize to a country for referring to Taiwan
as a country,
which I believe is the Republic of China, right? That is their official name, the Republic of China for Taiwan, because Taiwan was based when communism came into China.
Right.
All the non-communists, the major party leaders fled, and they went to this island. And that island is Taiwan. They operate in listen, I don't even care about the political stuff. Who cares?
Well, I think it's, I believe, and listen, I believe that China considers Taiwan a rogue state. And when John Cena mentioned Taiwan as a country, China got pretty pissed off.
You know what? They need to calm down a little bit.
Listen,
they need to, who cares? It's John Cena. We're not talking about a political dignitary.
It would have been great if somebody and like somebody high up in like the political structure in China said, "Guys, who cares? It's John Cena." Guys, seriously, it's John Cena.
I know. It's so bizarre to me. So he did like, guys, it was a very awkward video. It's like a white background. It was posted on the Fast and the Furious 9 page on the Chinese social media platform that's like Facebook.
Yeah.
So it was like very very closed to who got the seats. Obviously, John Cena's posting it, so everybody's gonna post this around. It was just a bizarre apology. He just apologized a million times, talked about how he respects the Chinese people and he respects China. Like, nobody's saying you don't respect China, bro.
You know,
nobody
that's the I feel like, listen, we're not gonna get political or anything, but I feel like that's the apology.
But he's not
that
a politician.
But that's the apology the country wanted. Plus, like, this guy has spent the last 5 or 6 years learning Mandarin.
Yeah, because they made him. He's a robot. Now I'm fully convinced he's a cyborg.
And also, like, the Fast and the Furious franchise is the biggest franchise. It's the biggest money making franchise in the world.
Yeah,
and that is because of that market. You know, specifically that Asian market pours millions and millions of dollars into that franchise.
Well, here's my question to you. What was the consequence if he said, "Get the hell out of here"?
He would have been deleted from the Fast movie.
All right, fine. Delete me. Delete me.
Like,
delete
just how did you watch Army of the Dead?
I didn't watch Army of the Dead. No.
Army of the Dead was a lot of fun. They completely replaced Crystalia in the movie. They digitally scrubbed him from the movie because of the allegations and all that. They spent millions of dollars to get this dude out of the movie, and they put Tig Notaro in. And you know what? Seamless. Who's to say that somebody could turn around and be like, "Yo, get John Cena out of here. I want Stone Cold Steve Austin."
Listen, I like. Is it money? Is it a money thing? Is it like a career thing? Because sometimes, like, for me, listen, I'm not in that position, so I can't say what I would do if I was in that position. But Andrew Zarian today, right? Andrew Zarian of today.
Did you call yourself Andrew Pizzarian?
Andrew Pizzarian. Andrew Hazarian, according to Wrestling Inc.
Hazarian.
If that was me, I would be like, guys, this is silly. Enough. I'm not talking about this. Don't come to me with this. I'm never going to answer this phone call. If this is what we're talking about today with everything happening,
right?
Like, this is your problem. See you guys later.
I think it disappointed a lot of fans because they wanted John Cena to turn around and go, "Oops," and then do this shit.
Yeah.
You know? Listen, it didn't have... Whatever. He did what he did. He made the decision. I don't know the internals of this. All I do know, however, is that this caused a massive issue in WWE. Now, I don't know based on the executive level what the concept was. I know that Vince sent an email. I know that. I don't know what was in that email. Like
just a
to China at China.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him on the horn.
So I don't know what was in an email, but I do know a lot of the talent was disappointed in him. There was that was the word that I heard overwhelmingly was, yeah, a lot of these guys were disappointed that, that he apologized in the way that he did. And I'm like, guys, I don't think that's the problem. I think he apologized the way that he did because of his lack of grasp of Mandarin. Obviously, he speaks Mandarin, and that's, by the way, a very difficult language, and that's astounding that he could speak it because he learned it at a later age.
And he's John Cena.
But I just don't think that he has a grasp on the language. So, like, I speak multiple languages.
Right.
I would say English is my strongest language.
I hope so.
I hope so, because it's not that great. But, like, my Armenian, I speak it very well, but at a 5th or 6th grade vocabulary.
Right.
Like, my vocabulary is not in depth.
It's limited. It's
very limited.
Blunt.
Like, I have the accent and everything, but I can't really say the words because I don't know a lot of words. So I think for him, it was maybe one of those, and that's why he kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But there was disappointment, and this affects the company because he's still under contract, and they have plans for John. Like, very soon they have plans for John.
Yeah.
So it sucks, it's a crappy situation. I feel bad that he was put in that situation. I feel worse that was the decision he made to go through with it. And obviously there was outside pressure, tremendous pressure. It could have been the studio said, listen, you'll never work with us again. You'll never be in another movie. You'll never be on TV again. And this is it.
Kuru Metariku in the chat room made a statement. China is one of the most important markets for films and only allows a few non-Chinese films a year. It literally could have cost the movie studio millions and millions of dollars. And John Cena could have been blacklisted if he didn't make that apology.
Very, very good point. There could have been a morality clause in the video stating that, he would owe tremendous money if it impacted. Like, can you imagine if John Cena caused the Fast and Furious franchise not to go in China and, he's good. Yeah, he'll be gone. So there's a lot of reasons. I don't know if any of those that I listed are the reasons, but in doing business, I know that there's a ton of these morality clauses and stuff like that inside of these contracts. And China's weird. It's a very different country. They are very protective of what people say about it.
Right.
Without going into politics, because this is not a political show. I think it's a crappy situation all in all. Let me just say that.
And you know what? I think also like wrestling fans really jumped down the guy's throat, because they want John
Captain America.
They don't want John Cena the man or the movie star. They want John Cena the guy from Monday Night Raw. And it's still interesting how people like get worked by like that kayfabe a little bit.
Yeah, listen, man. Per my personal opinion, weird apology.
Okay.
I'm just it was weird. The whole thing very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out Mattman Clips. If you want to listen to a full episode of the show, click on one of the links below and be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube and of course everywhere podcasts are available.